Sometimes I sit in the back on my patio late at night watching raccoons destroy my garbage can, and I go,
That's a song right there.
I know.
Sometimes I sit at night in the back on my patio.
Well, some records arrive exactly when they're supposed to, and today I'm joined by Eddie Reyes and Mark O'Connell of the band Me to talk about all good things, starting over, and what comes next. I'm Eleanor Stevens, and this is Riot Reverie Radio on Radio Garden State.
Hey, Mark.
Hey.
Hey, buddy.
Hey.
Look at that handsome devil. Hey, I like the beard, man. I like the beard.
Well,
I like the mustache.
I want to thank the both of you for just kind of taking the time. I know it was kind of last minute, so I appreciate you guys, jumping on today and making some time for me. And you guys have been doing a lot of press from what I can see online. So, so I'm super excited to talk to you both. And Mark, I've known Eddie for a little while, so it's a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
I've heard a lot of good things.
Thanks for talking to us.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who would love for this conversation to be about Taking Back Sunday, but that is absolutely not why I wanted to have you guys on the show today. I feel like that story has been told and revisited and pretty much analyzed from like every single angle on the internet that you could possibly think of. Before we do get into the record, I just wanted to start with the band's name, because I was really just taken by it out of the gate when you guys started posting to social and all of those things. And my first initial thought was, when I think of it, it could sound sort of, like you're just talking about yourselves. But my instant takeaway was that me could reference just everybody, right? Like me as a person, me, myself, and I, and every person who's ever either lost something or had to rebuild something. So it really resonated with me. And that's kind of my first question, and where I wanted to start was, how did the name come about? I've heard some interviews, but I would love for you guys to just kind of speak to that and kind of what it means to you guys, really.
I mean, it means a lot to me.
Pun intended.
And like, it was funny that me and Mark caught up with each other. It was funny that me and Mark caught up with each other, and it just made sense. Mark and Ed, we didn't know Mike was going to jump in. For me personally, my own side of my story is I have a pin that was found in a vintage store, and I still have it, and it's a thumbs up pin. It's my symbol. It says me. It's almost like a sign. You know what I mean? It's almost like the first time your gut tells you, shut the fuck up and listen to me for once. So it makes sense to me to call the band Me, and it makes a lot of sense because so many people could take that and use it for themselves. And for me personally, my opinion, that's the whole point of this band, is for everyone to be okay with themselves and to be comfortable with themselves and it's okay. It's okay to have a voice. It's okay to have an opinion. It's okay to write what you want to fucking write. You know what I mean? So that's what me and Mark, that's our character in this whole thing. I mean, that's just me speaking for myself. I mean, Mark, he's a more better spoken person than me. I'm just an idiot. Go ahead, Mark.
No, dude, I'll tell you what, the whole time you were talking right there, every time you said the word me, I wanted to go, pun intended.
Pun intended, yes.
Pun intended. So that was what I was thinking but like Mark and Ed, that was a thing, because I was saying things like, what if we just called it, Ed Reyes, Mark O'Connell, or Mark O'Connell, Ed Reyes, something like that. And he was like, no. He told me that, he was like, I named every single band that I've ever been in, right? That he started, right? And you think about that list, Clockwise, great band name, Movie Lights,
Mind Over Matter,
Inside, Mind Over Matter, Taking Back Sunday,
No Thought,
and now Me. So I was like, yeah, right. So we thought about it, and literally the next day at the studio, he was like, Me, and I was like, oh man, that's a great band name. We'll put the period at the end, and then another thing like that Ed was saying throughout the whole time that we were recording was it's all good things, Marky.
Yeah,
And I was like, man, we should call the album All Good Things, because let's keep it positive.
Yeah. It's just a posse saying, man. I heard that in institutions and rehab and all that, and it just stuck with me. That instead of beating yourself up, even when you're broke and you're fucking rock bottom and you're this and that, if you just keep that mentality, no matter what, it's all good things. It just helps. That's all. So I'm glad that it stuck with with Mark and everybody, and it just all fell into place, you know, like I sometimes I sit in the back on my patio late at night watching raccoons destroy my garbage can, and I
That's
go,
a song
oh,
right there.
I know. And
Sometimes I
I'm like,
sit at night in the back of
I'm
my
like,
patio.
exactly. Oh yeah, yo, Mark, me and Michelle all day long doing James Hetfield songs. That's all it is. Yo, check it
Sit
out.
on my back patio, watch
Oh
the
yeah.
raccoons, suck everything up
Listen,
in the
you're gonna have to deal
neighborhood.
with a lot of ADHD and autism,
Oh,
okay?
same. Oh, well, you guys are in good company because I am totally on that spectrum. So I can track it and I can follow it. So you're good.
For a while, so it's okay if I get personal. But I was with my
I'll tell
son.
you what's so cool about this project and Eddie and I getting to do this, right? And doing it the way
Yeah.
that we want to, and making sure that we're just careful and delicate with each other. But like that being said, like we have the best album that we've ever made with all the good things. Like I could say that with 100% confidence. Like, and I know Ed feels the same way. It's an amazing album. So like being able to talk to people about what we're currently doing, new music that we just made and is coming out now that represents who we are as people right now. So
Mhm.
I got a pouch in my mouth because I haven't smoked in like 9 days.
You're
Good.
good for you, dude. That's a
Good.
feat.
Thank you. So
Good.
it's a really cool thing.
Yeah.
That's what I
Yeah.
was gonna say. Like, what a cool thing and what a confident way to go into an album cycle. You know, with Ed, like this is the thing that, like the fact that it went all the way through, and all the help that we've had from Casey, our manager, and the syndicate and Rabies, and like we have a whole team with us, backing us up, and that care about this album a lot. And it's really, really so really cool.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
just going to say, I mean, you guys have been really amazing about just being completely transparent about the whole process, right? Which is so wonderful from a fan perspective to just see all of that on social media. And, obviously I was watching a few interviews like prepping for this last night, and it was so interesting to me because there was a couple interviews and the immediate reaction when you two always see each other on camera. It's like an instant, you just see the connection is what I'm trying to say. Like you can tell there's like a very deep friendship, that goes deep.
I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Me and Mark, we argue. We're brothers, brothers argue and brothers love each other and brothers help each other up. And like, no matter what I did, I made like what I was saying earlier, sitting on my back patio watching raccoons destroy, listening to this album on my headphones. I'm like,
don't make me sing another song.
No, listen to me. Listen to me. Wait, listen to me. Listen. But I'm sitting there and I'm going, holy shit, how did we do this? Like, this is all old riffs I had. Mark had riffs. We sat in the studio and we did this. It's crazy. And now I got to get my old ass and Mark's old ass back on the road and get back into playing shows. So I'm excited for all this. I'm excited. Like Mark said, we wrote a great album. And it's not cocky. It's confidence. It's proud. I'm proud.
It is.
It's a good thing to have pride.
Like,
they teach you to have pride and stuff like that. I have pride. I'm so proud of this,
Me too. And Ed, it's amazing that let's just say that we did this thing, man. We deserve this. And like when people say like, was there a plan? Like with the songwriting or whatever, there was no plan at all. The only one thing that I thought like that we said to us to each other was like, let's not get in the way of ourselves. Let's not nitpick. Let's be free. Let's let the creative go. You could be vulnerable. I could be vulnerable. I think, like you said, like us seeing each other, right? Like we could be vulnerable with each other. And that's the most important thing in the world. Like if you want to feel good in your surroundings, letting people be who they are. Don't give them a hard time. Let people be vulnerable. Let them say what they have to say and love them no matter what. If you disagree, you disagree. That's what happens. But come with respect, and that's what we're doing.
I was saying.
Sorry.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just going to say.
I was saying, like Mark said, it's like, I don't want, I'm bad at this. So I don't want, like when Mark said.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Ed.
Go ahead. You go ahead. You go ahead.
No, I was just going to speak to what I love this so much. No, I was just speaking of what Mark said. Like that was the sense that I get. I haven't heard the full album because I know that there's been a bit of a tight lip thing on it because it is going to be such just legendary drop for you guys. I know that just from the first 2 tracks that I've heard. And
thank you.
No, for real. I mean, that's like a genuine heartfelt thing because I have listened to you guys over the years in other projects. And so hearing this iteration of what you guys are doing, it's just, there's just so much heart in it.
Thank you.
No, you're welcome. I mean, it really is just, it's going to be, I think, really special. And I think it's incredible for you guys to come together now. And one of the questions that I was thinking too last night was, because you guys have gone through this crazy journey through your careers and to land right where you're at right now, like, is there something specific that writing this record taught you about forgiveness? Not just about like with each other or people, but just in general, like that idea of forgiveness. Because I feel like you guys have processed and, come out the other side. There's a lot of air in that too of forgiveness, I feel, know.
I could, and I got something that comes up immediately is like, are you willing? You have to be willing to put in if someone's relationship is important to you, you find the time to make it what it has to be, to make it right, to go, oh, whoa, let's slow down. Let's just slow everything down and let's just, whatever the issue is, we can figure this out, Yeah. So forgiving is work. You got to be able to put in work and and that's with everybody, not just Ed and I. I mean, with Eddie and I, definitely. But that's with everybody around you. You have to be willing to show that person that you care enough to make them feel heard. And that's part of the forgiving. Like you have to prove to that other person, listen, I'm coming correct. I'm coming in very real way. And that's how you get forgiveness is hard work.
It's hard work.
Yeah.
It's hard work. And it's so cliche, but and I learned in my institutions is, when you have accountability, you have acceptance, that's how you feel in your heart. You see the other person's pain, and that's how you learn to forgive people the right way and just be, in each other's lives again. You know what I mean? And the way I look at this is the way I look at us, the way me and Mark write is we go in there, Mark's got his ideas, I got my ideas, boom, boom, boom. There'll be a quick disagreement, we'll fix it, this and that. It just flows great. Me and Mark just know what we want. I'll look at him and be like, you know what I want, and he'll do it. And it's like, that's what I love, and that's what I needed. And all these other bands I attempted to start years ago, they're all clowns. I walked away from those. And I was done with music. I was done. I really was done. I was either going to tour manage my son's band or go open my own deli. And this jerk and my son dragged me back into this. And now I have to write music with this guy. And but you know what? It's awesome because I was a part of starting something back in '85 with a bunch of other guys, right? And then you have these younger guys telling you in the studio that you don't know what you're doing, even though you created a sound that got them into it. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's a little disrespectful to me. So now finally, I get to do things the way I want them. Mark gets to do them the way he wants to. And you know what? It shows. And I just wish people would leave us the hell alone and let us do what we want to do. Does that make sense?
Right?
How's that for a little New Yorker in Ohio telling you that?
So someone in an interview, maybe it was an interview I was doing with Mike Jansen. Let's talk about Mike is great. He's man, wonderful. We can't wait for the world to hear this dude. But man,
he's a great guy.
What was I about to say? What were we just talking about?
That's the ADHD.
Thank you, Casey.
Casey's the best.
Being liberated. A guy told us it sounds like you and Ed have been liberated to where you could live. You could hear that creative. And I was like, wait, you're saying that you could hear that? And he was like, that's what I'm saying. You could hear us and a review that we got yesterday or 2 days ago. This dude, Eric Alper, wrote the guitars and drums sound they're happy to be together again or something. I can't remember what Jammerzine.
Yeah. And they said that it sounds like the guitars and drums, are thrilled to have found each other.
It sounds like the guitars and drums are thrilled to have found each other again.
Yeah.
That's the line.
Yeah.
Hey,
Which
you
was
know,
Oh, I
wonderful.
love that.
Mark, I told Casey in a text, but you know Tony Bark, obviously. Tony Bark from Ireland, who works for Warner. He sent me a long message, man, and it was awesome. He said,
Really?
he's like, God damn it. He's like, this shit is sick, and you guys deserve everything, and I need to support my friends, and I'm so excited for you guys. And it's just nice hearing
right.
people from all over chiming in, you know, and it gives you confidence and makes you feel good about it. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm having fun
No,
with
I
it so
mean,
far.
I get it. I get it. It's like I said, I mean, I've only heard the first 2 tracks that were released, but just I'm so excited for the entire record because I feel like it's 10 tracks. Yes, the whole record.
Yes.
Is
Yeah,
that
well,
accurate?
there's an intro.
Okay.
So it's 11 with that, but it's 10. It is 10 songs,
Okay.
really.
Okay. I just ordered it last night. I'm so stoked to get it.
Oh man, thank you.
You're
Thank you.
welcome. Yeah,
It's really
no.
exciting. Like it bangs all the way through, like 1 through 10. Like
Yeah.
intro include 1 through 11, whatever it is. It bangs all the way through to the very end, and
Yeah.
it's very exciting.
And
We're
it's
so
not
excited.
AI.
You
We
can tell.
actually wrote it.
Gosh. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's wild, right? Like it's kind of funny. I think the more I see AI shit now, it's like I can pick it out, but it's a travesty that there is a lot of like music that's living online right now that is AI, and it's getting all kinds of
Very weird. It's
Yeah,
it's very strange that people want to do that.
Yeah.
That's really the
Well,
weirdest
because they
thing.
don't have the skill set that you guys have, right? Like, so it's easy for someone to get online and, put in a prompt to say, "Hey, do the thing." But I think the reality of it, AI music versus what you guys are doing, I mean, there's no comparison at all. I mean,
No, you could hear the soul.
yes, that's exactly it. There is no soul for AI generated shit. Like that's exactly it, right? It's a tool, and in some cases it's not terrible, but no, for music.
AI, I had I'll say this too. I had music that was I lost like iCloud, I lost all my music and everything.
Yeah.
And through AI, I was able to like get into my Dropbox where I had the tracks.
Yeah.
And then through AI, I could track it out again.
Yep.
So I got all this music that I thought was completely gone back because of it. So I'm like, it's good, bad, just like anything else, I think.
Exactly. It's like it's a tool at the end of the day.
I made that comment because I made that comment because a friend of mine overheard people talking garbage on us and said they probably used AI, which I thought was hilarious. So, which means it's that good that they have to say that. It's that good that they have to say that.
Yeah. No, I thought it was amazing.
Silly.
The 2 tracks that I've heard, I think it's really interesting because you as a drummer, it's like you could hear, I mean, there's obviously the DNA that lives, in anything that you guys are going to do because you're that conduit for what's being put out, right? But it was really nice to kind of hear those first 2 tracks because the one opens with just straight up drums and then the other is just like beautiful guitar, right? In the beginning.
Yeah, it is.
Which is, again.
That's like one of those riffs like we talked about, like while writing, like making sure that we didn't get in the way of ourselves. Like when Eddie started playing that, I was like, that's what I'm talking about. Like it was it was a bizarre feeling because, for so many reasons, like on the personal level and not being able, but like I had my old creative partner back again.
Yeah.
And like, that's the living that we were talking about. Like that was a creative freedom that we were talking about. And that's why that riff, I'm saying this because that's why that riff exists. Because that's what we did. We made sure to not get in the way of ourselves.
Well, let me ask you then about your new singer. Because that was like, I mean, again, I've been tracking you guys since the band kind of put anything out on social media. And so I do recall that there was this open call. You guys were going to be this revolving sort of collective of singers. You were going to have a permanent front person. And then comes Mike, right? And his story is just, it was very fascinating to me just as a person. And then hearing you guys, through other interviews talk about just like with the two of you, there's that instant creative connection. It was the same for him, right? Like it's almost like that sense of you guys known each other without even knowing each other. And so I guess, I kind of heard a story that, Mark, you were a little bit hesitant about sort of that process. But at the end of the day, it sounds like you're his like biggest fan, really.
I mean,
you know,
like the dude is, I got to tell you, like with not wanting to do that, right? Like whatever, that was just, I guess, us trying to protect ourselves for that at that time, you know.
Yep.
But like in the words of Chris Bittner, who produced the album, who's amazing. You know, this is a great way to bring him up. Like working with that guy, man, thank God for him. What a cool guy, him and Birnbaum at Applehead in Woodstock.
Yep.
But Chris Bittner said it. He was like, when a guy like Mike Jansen comes around, you don't say like, no thanks, maybe later.
Exactly.
Like you bring him in and like you don't be silly about it. And then I think like, I mean, him coming, it was just instant. Like before we even met him, like, yeah, he's incredible. So it's really, I know Ed and me and Neil Amarudin, our bass player, were like, we can't wait for the world to see that dude.
Well, July 24th, right? It's coming up. It's coming up fast for you guys.
Yeah.
So
no
there's got to
pressure.
be. Yeah. Right. I know. It's like, it's so nuts. Like I literally just keep thinking about, I mean, Eddie, especially like, cause I've had a bit of back and forth with you throughout like the last number of years. And when you said earlier that you were ready to pack it in and just do something completely different. Right. Right.
Like
and I remember
you helped me years ago with that other band I was trying? Yeah. Those guys took everything. Like it was just a nightmare and I couldn't do it. And I said, you know what? I'm never going to have Mark. I'm never going to have this guy. There's no point in it. I'm old. I got some riffs. Maybe I'll let my son do it. My son's a better guitar player than me. And it's like, I was done, man. And this just brought life back to me. You know, it made me that and a bunch of old friends calling me and being like, it feels really good to see you guys out there again. And that gives me inspiration to push us and to push everyone, like, and to have Mark beside me. Like, it's just, you know, at first I was iffy about it, nervous. I didn't know where it was going to go. But now is like everything falls in place. It's just making a lot of sense to me that this was put here for a reason. I don't know. I'm Spanish. I have weird beliefs. Maybe my mom and dad were like in my ear telling me, no, go call him and go do this. You know what I mean?
Well, the one thing I touched on or noticed rather in some of the other interviews too that I've caught, you guys have both been super open about your sobriety. I have one thing that came to mind thinking about that because I have my own experience with a loved one, my husband, who has dealt with addiction and is in active recovery right now.
Yeah.
And, you know, the one thing that I've always admired about recovery is the idea that, and I'm reading this because I get a little bit emotional about it, is the idea that we keep what we have by giving it away. And I feel like that thread seems so woven into everything you guys are talking about, the music, your friendship kind of. And I just wanted to thank you for you guys just being so open about it, because I feel like, you know, that can help somebody, like even one person, right? Just, you guys are pretty high profile. So, you know, to put that out into the world as transparently as you have, I think is just
really cool.
I'm so proud of you guys for one.
Thank you.
Then two,
I mean,
you're welcome.
Like,
you know, I've been sober from alcohol for 6 years. September 21st will be 6 years. Pretty much.
That's incredible. That's amazing.
I mean, it's sober-ish. Yeah, everyone smokes pot, but I don't need alcohol in my life. I just had what I was trying to say earlier was I sat in a therapy session with my son because he's going through it. He's going to be 19. He's, you know, dabbling. So all I could say is that you're always an addict, no matter what. You're always going to be one. It's just you take it day by day, and that's how I do it. Every day I wake up, I hit my knees, I say thank you to the people who are important to me, and I just go along my day, and that's it. It's that you don't have to think too much. It's not that hard. You know, just like it was easy for you to pick it up, don't pick it up. That's all. But that's awesome. I'm glad that your husband's doing good. I really. And
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I'm
if
so
he
proud
ever
of him.
needs anything, if he ever needs to vent, you could always reach out to me because I've helped
Thank
a
you.
lot of people, and I have a lot of friends who are counselors, and I'm helping my son. Just whatever you do, man, we're not bad people. We don't do anything wrong. It's a sickness. It's dopamine fucked up in our brains. We need shit to
Amen.
numb our pain, our depression, and that's all it is. That's the way I look at addiction. You know, it's people
Yeah.
who just stand by them. Don't not trust them. Don't make them feel like
Mhm.
they did something wrong, and just encourage them. And that's all. That's how you fight it, and that's how you stay sober. You know.
I want to give credit. I want to give credit to us not drinking, being
Yeah.
really like right there. The fact that both of us are sober. If that wasn't the case, there's no way in
No.
hell
Yeah.
this would have gone more than 3 minutes. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it was hard to get through this sober and get to the point to where we are, and it's going to continue to be. But like, without sobriety, there's just no way that this would have happened. So like, I want to give credit where credit is due. So like, right there, that's part of it. That's
Yeah.
one of the biggest parts.
Well, and then, with that in mind, then, like, do you see it sort of as like a whole, or do you think there's something specific that getting sober, like, what's the I guess the greatest gift that you think it gave you now that, pardon?
Do you really want to know what the greatest gift is? I'm alive.
Clarity.
And my
Yeah.
kids have a
Okay.
dad.
Yeah.
My kids have a dad.
Yeah.
I had to walk away from everything to get sober to raise my kids because, you know, their mom also was going through stuff. And if it weren't for my kids, honestly, I didn't care enough about myself anymore to care about life. But when you have your kids coming to see you in rehab and supporting you and standing by you and fighting every day for you and all that, you know, which I'm doing in return for my son right now. It's like, to me, that's the most important thing. It's to me, the music is great, but to me, the most important thing is that I'm alive and my kids have a
Mhm.
dad that they could see die of old age, I guess. I don't know. Not on drugs or alcohol.
And if you weren't alive, we definitely couldn't do the band.
No.
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 That'd
Like,
be
so
hard.
that's one.
I mean, you probably could have met up with Jonas and jammed with him, but I would be dead, you know?
Oh,
Yeah.
geez. Well, I'm
So
glad you're
that
not
would be
dead, for
that would put
starters.
a halt to things.
No, I mean, I think honestly, I think that's a perfect answer. Obviously, you know, I think I'm so grateful that you guys are in a good spot. So I don't want to dwell on
And
that.
good luck, good luck to your dude.
Yeah.
With
Thank
that,
you. Yeah,
like,
no, everything you said, Eddie, I mean, that's spot on. I mean, I could not love him more, and he's an amazing person. So
I shut off the light. You know, like there's
Yeah.
like a light switch with
Yeah.
drinking, with alcohol. One thing that like just off, not
Yeah.
turned, is locked.
Yeah.
Locked off.
And you know, and it sucks because I love alcohol. I love whiskey, but I also know that it's a poison that almost took me away and took me away from my kids. So that's the thing I remind myself every time I get an itch or I get triggered. I always remind myself and I take a look around me to see what's more important than that bullshit. You know what I mean?
Look at what it does. It's not a good look. It's not a good look, especially if you're 40. You know, like if you're when you get in your 40s and then you're all red and sweating and shit, acting like an ass, like it's not cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You get away with that shit in the 20s when you're a kid. You get in your 30s, you start hitting 37, 38. You go, ooh, maybe this is not cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you just gotta lock it down. You gotta lock yourself down.
Yeah.
You gotta lock yourself down.
Let's switch gears a little bit. And thank you guys for sharing that. I mean, I think just the transparency with it all, I think, you know, it's going to help somebody no matter how small, you know, things you're doing, and just voicing, but just putting that out into the universe is amazing.
I agree. Thanks.
Yeah.
And you know, that's cool. That's just, if it helps one person, what we just said, how cool.
Agreed. 100%. Okay. Well, getting back to the record a little bit, what's the one thing you think fans are going to be most surprised at? Because I know there's a lot of good shit in there, but like, what is the one thing, I guess maybe that you're hoping people are surprised by, or do you think they're going to be surprised by when they hear the whole album?
When Sun Poison comes out, the third song, and we make our mark on society and culture here in 2026 and 2027, 2028, I think they're going to be surprised. Like, it's going to put a stamp down. That song is so beautiful, and it's hands down, like, the best work that Eddie and I had done, together, and with the whole creative that me is, I know it's going to make a mark on society. And I think that's going to be a surprise too. I mean, it will be a surprise to us, but like, I really believe in it that much that I just can't see anything else other than that happening.
Yeah.
Not the third song on the album. It's the third single
On the
it's
album.
the seventh song on the album.
I feel like Casey's standing in front. Mark, I feel like Casey's standing in front of you with a giant billboard. With a giant billboard.
She's not even here right now.
I feel like Casey needs to just be on camera with
Casey's
us.
correcting. I'm just saying wrong shit.
Is Casey there? Tell her to poke her head in.
Yeah.
Casey.
She's part of the crew, man.
She doesn't have pants on.
God. I love it.
Hey, tell her I said go put your face on and then poke your head in.
She has a face. She said, I don't know. She has a face.
Well, she's stunning. I've seen her on social. She's just beautiful and obviously incredibly talented and good at what she does. So
yeah, she works very hard. She works very, very hard.
Yeah.
I mean, smart girl, man.
Yeah, she's a Georgia girl.
She said hi. Oh,
hi.
She's got it.
You know what Casey's got to deal with my old grouchy, annoying ass every day. So she's doing a good job.
I love him.
I can tell.
Eileen, it's good to see you.
Oh, you too. You too. Thank you so much. And I mean, incredible job that you're doing. So I can't wait for this record to come out. It's going to fucking blow the roof off of just.
I can't wait for you to hear it.
Thank you for saying that.
I can't wait for you to hear it. This has been an absolute, it's a dream, really. It's a fever dream sometimes, but it is a dream because I feel so fucking lucky to have been in that room and watching. I'm a fan,
Yeah.
And getting to see them create together, and now my goal, I want them to get the fucking flowers they deserve,
Amen. Yeah. Same,
man. They gave me the best music of my life and they're still doing that. So yeah, it's amazing.
It really is amazing.
So thank you.
No, thank you. Thank you guys. I mean, thank you so much just for taking the time. And, I guess we'll wrap it up. But the only thing that I want to talk to you guys about before we end it is do you guys have any shows coming up or anything that you can speak to or any planning
on stuff? We're planning on stuff.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm supposed to. I'm probably not supposed to say this, but she walked away. But on the 23rd of July, Amityville Music Hall, the day before the album release, they ramped up. It's 500 cap now. July 23rd, Amityville Music Hall, Long Island, New York.
Dude, I'm there.
First show. Yeah, we're gonna have vinyl. We're gonna have merch. We're gonna be there. We're gonna play.
So you should jump in your car, go over the border, and come down and hang out with us in New York.
Dude, I would
say if you do want to come, hit up Casey.
I will. And actually, I just moved up to Philly this past year, so
I owe you. So you're more than welcome to come down and hang out.
Yeah.
Nah, nothing's owed, but no, I actually moved to Philly last year, so I'm not that far. But I will definitely, I'll definitely be there, man. That's so exciting. So
cool.
Yeah. Well, again, thank you. I'm so glad to have you guys on the show. And I can't wait for, my listeners to hear about everything that you guys are doing. And I'll definitely catch you at a show. If not that first show, I definitely want to be there. And then anything else you guys do up and coming. And I'm super excited to just keep promoting and pushing it out because it's cool. Again, it's like Casey said. I mean, you guys deserve every bit what's about to happen. So,
Casey, did you hear that?
Thank you.
Get back to work, Casey. Get back to work.
No, she didn't say that. She didn't say that.
Never ends.
Well, thank you so much, guys. And so thanks again. And I'll reach out to Casey and your PR team and share the interview, share anything else that'll be pushing out. So, I'm just happy to do it. So,
thank you. Thank you so much.
No, thank you guys.
Very cool.
Good chat.
Yeah.
Good to
so
see
nice
you
to meet
guys.
you, Mark.